Hi there, time for our latest video. This time we've got the Spanish La Liga Panini Megacrcks. We've got a full booster box and we've got a binder here which comes on the biggest cardboard piece of cardboard I've ever seen associated with any of these collections. You can see obviously this is the size of the binder that goes all the way up here, and the cover of the cardboard is almost twice as big as that. So we've got a binder there, and we've got a full booster box. Megacrcks 2017-18. You get 24 packs per box, and there's 70 cents or 70 euro cents each. You can see it's still factory sealed, so we'll open it and have a look and see what we can get. Every time we go abroad, you've probably seen some of the videos from when we've been in Norway and other places. We always like to buy a box if we can locally and open them. Obviously this time we're currently in Ibiza, so that's why we've got the Spanish collection. You can see we've got the 24 packs there, and we'll open them up and we'll see what we can get. And you get 6 cards per packet. For any of you that can read Spanish, that's the likelihood of what cards you'll get. 400 regular cards, 20 leyendas, I presume is legends, 40 all-stars, 20 Panini generation, and 60 top somethings, which I won't try and pronounce, but obviously some of those. And I assume there will also be some limited edition cards, but I'm not entirely sure if that will be the case. So in the first pack we have Per Pons, which I assume is one of the legend cards. Then we have Jimenez, Jason, Tono, and a Panini generation card for Carlos Soler or Soler. You have to excuse some of the Spanish pronunciations. It'll be interesting to see how many Barcelona and Real Madrid players we get. Oops. Here we have Asier Garitano, and then we have another legend card there for Roger. Then we have Luis Hernandez, Arbilla, Carrasco, and a Neymar card. Obviously Neymar there in his Barcelona kit, obviously after his £200 million move to PSG. Obviously won't be featuring for Barcelona anymore. Right, for the third pack. And then we have our first team badge, a nice sort of shiny foil there for Ibar. We have a Panini generation card for Correa, Rodrigo. And we have a stadium card for the Vonda Metropolitano, 68,000 capacity. Then we have Kristikic and Yarai. We have another team badge for Getafe, and we have Pablo Machin, Ernesto Valverde, the Barcelona manager, Portillo, Tosca, and Aduriz. I don't know whether we'll get limited editions in these. Panini usually do their limited editions in a different way, but obviously as we open the packs I'm sure we'll find out. Then we have a Panini generation card there for Aron, Estadio de la Ceramica, 23,500 capacity, Beneda, Vicente Gomez, Simnikovsky. And then we have a foil all-star card for Gaia. And then we have Juncker, Oscar Duarte. Then we have Fran Escriba, Jose Angel Ziganda, Alvaro Jimenez, and another all-star card for Gareth Bale. Obviously, in the UK, or obviously particularly Wales, Gareth Bale, and obviously for Real Madrid is a legend. Was up until not too long ago the world's most expensive player, but probably by the end of this current transfer window, it'll probably been succeeded on multiple occasions with some of the deals that are being talked about, particularly Coutinho going to Barcelona for maybe 130 million, which is incredible. Rafa Navarro, oops, stuck together. And then we have a Jonathan Vieira Legends card. And then we have David Soraya, Javi Prieto, and then we have Mark Roca and Galvez. So we've opened probably 6 or 7 packets. I think we've only had a couple of Barcelona, but I guess because they only get 6 cards per pack, obviously it probably takes a few more packs to get those. San Jose. And then we have a Sergio Ramos Legends card. Then we have La Rosaleda with 30,000 capacity. Guita, Gerard Moreno, and Pedro Lopez. And then in the next pack we have an all-star card for Manu Trigueros, a generation card for Edo Exposito, Sarabia, Rulli, Savic for Atletico, and Umtiti, another Barcelona card there. Then we have another generation card for Odriozola. And then we have an all-star card for Rosales, Andres Fernandez, Nani, obviously formerly of Manchester United, Sergi Gomez, and Fernando Navarro. Just quickly having a look on the back, obviously they've got details of the player there, how well they've done in the previous season. Obviously something that is different to the Match Attacks cards, obviously there's no ratings, so this is just literally a collection to collect rather than anything I think you can actually use as a game or to play against other people. Then we have Roberto Soriano, Diego Alves, another Real Madrid player. Here we have Casemiro, Bustinza, Manu Garcia, and Laporte. We have another stadium, Ipurua, with only 7,000 capacity, right next to Real Madrid's Bernabeu with 81,000 capacity. Couldn't be much more of a contradiction, or much more of an opposite. I would imagine the Bernabeu is probably the second biggest behind the Nou Camp, and the other one there was 7,000, is probably the smallest. Another Real Madrid player there, Nacho. And then we have Diego Reyes, Gaetan, and Alcacha again for Barcelona. Then we have Michel, David Lopez, Juanpi, Pizzella, Marino, and an Espanyol foil card. The foil cards in this set do look pretty cool. And probably just a bit past halfway. I thought probably open maybe 14 packs, I guess. So getting down towards the last few. Then we have Santi Mina, Diego Pablo Simeone, obviously Atletico's manager, linked with a number of clubs in the Premier League over the last few years. Rosales, Ramis, and then we have a Legends card there for Mantovani and Busquets for Barcelona. Then we have a San Mames 53,000 Stadium, Danny Pacheco, Danny Castellano, Isco again for Real Madrid, Godin, and Mascherano for Barcelona. That's the last couple of packs. When we've got a Real Madrid player, we've also got a Barcelona player. And then we have Sergio Leon, Camp Nou, 99,000. I was always under the impression it held a bit more than that, but still almost 100,000, which is pretty impressive. Jorge Molina, Cabral, Guilherme, and Girona, or Girona, team badge. And then we have a generation card there for Jason, Leo Batista, Kema, Daniel Torres, Bavida, and an all-star card for Ilaramendi. And then we've got La Guardia. We have a Legends card for Camacho, by the look at it, by the writing there, Camacho, Lacumbu, and then we have a Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan, or Pizjuan, 42,000 capacity for Seville, Victor Sanchez, and Ramallo. And then we have Juan Fran, then we have a Sergio Rico all-star card and a Sergio Rico base card, Oyarzabal, Marcelo for Real Madrid, and Mantovani. Getting down to probably about the last 5 or so packs now. Sergio Asenio, Zaza, Aron, Alcala, Roncaglia, and Luisinho. So we've got 4 packets left now. We've got Kiko, Damian Suarez, Torres, Kappa, Saul, and one of the sort of main attackers for Barcelona. We've got Luis Suarez there, someone who I suspect this year will probably end up with a lot of goals. Obviously, I presume it will be him up front with Messi, and obviously now Neymar's gone. If they get Coutinho, obviously he'll be providing lots of chances for Messi and Suarez to score lots of goals. Then we have Jbai Gomez All-Star. Then we have a Kepa Generation card, Halilovic, Guerrero, Mandy, and Josebed. Franco Vasquez, Ramirez, Real Madrid Toni Kroos, Tito, Fidel, and Ziaga. And the final pack we have is Mosquera. Then we have a Williams All-Star card. Then we have Caicedo, Oya, Vrsaljko, and finally a Jordi Alba for Barcelona. And then what we'll do, we'll just quickly open up the starter pack. I won't bother too much into the I won't bother too much with the binder, because the binders are pretty much the same. So we've got some limited edition cards. We have a Griezmann limited edition card, Megacrcks, whatever that means. And then we got an Iniesta limited edition card. And then we also have an Isco limited edition card. So you can see those cards there are obviously the three biggest teams in Spain. You get one of each limited edition card, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure how many limited edition cards there are in the set, but I'll have to have a check up on that. And then it looks like you get 4 regular packs in the binder as well. So we'll have a look at what we've got in here. We have Vas. Then we have a Las Palmas badge. Then we have Parejo, Pablo Fornals, Postigo, and Bigas. And then we have Ipurua with a 7,000 capacity, Illaramendi, Siovas, Hernan Perez, and then we have Iturraspe and Juan Fran. The last couple of packs. We have an all-star card for Griezmann. And we have Fernando Pacheco, Oblak. We have Pablo Machin, Wanpei, and Nacho. And then the final pack we have a Legends card for Vitolo, a Generation card for Aaron, Portillo, Mercado, and Andre Gomez, and a Dan. So overall, some pretty cool cards, and the limited edition cards, obviously some of the biggest names, obviously at the biggest clubs, so these are pretty cool as well. So please like, subscribe, check out the other videos, and we'll see you soon.